Alright, I just finished that off, and that was really, really shitty. It took longer than I thought it would, so I'm glad I just kind of ended the video. Uh, I got a blanket around me because I got really cold. But we got a mutator, and don't actually remember. Yeah, momentum. When this weapon scores a critical hit, it increases critical chance and critical damage by 1% for 3 seconds. Yeah, 10% basically really good with assault rifles, light machine guns, guns with big magazines, and just high crit. Critical hits from this weapon add 2 stacks, increases duration by 2 seconds. So really good with the hunter's mark that we have because that gives us crit chance. So we're probably not gonna use it, and then I'm going back to Chicago typewriter. Okay. I actually don't remember if McCabe has it, or if we've done anything that McCabe can use. I think Nebula was the last weapon we got.
Alright.
Craft. Oh, cube gun. Cool. I will go over that. Heat wave. No, I'm thinking of this one. Yeah, so cube gun's really the only one. It has a pretty interesting way it works. So if you notice in the bottom corner, it has 5 shots and infinite ammo. And then it'll kind of overheat, and you have to let it cool down. Basically, you just do some damage. It creates almost a shield, but you can shoot it forward. Alright, rather than calling it a shield, I think it's more of a damage aura. Is it? Was it a shield? I can't remember. Let me check. Yeah, cube shield. So, not bad, but there is one issue. The ammo cycle. So if you're far away... I guess they changed it. It used to cycle the same, like, 5 bullets. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So there we go. If you notice, you have to kind of let them come back. Yeah, that is the cube gun. It is pretty fun and pretty cool. But we are still kind of rocking over here. Actually,
didn't expect to see you alive.
Let's get something that won't let you down.
Let's go.
That'll serve you well.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. Ah, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons.
Ain't clean yet.
Hey, traveler.
Yeah.
Go. Silverback. I'm gonna spend a pretty penny on this, and it'll.
And your wits about you, stranger.
Here, do this. We'll do shock again. Overflow. Turns it into kind of like a space pistol. Looks really cool. So we have top heavy. We'll do momentum, I guess. Really, really simple, just a regular pistol, but it has some pretty good range on it. So we're gonna be rocking with this. We're gonna. I don't think we can get the archetype from Mudteeth quite yet. I'm gonna go to cast.
Well,
Want to do the simulacrum.
come back
I don't
if you need anything.
think I've been needing any healing really, so I'll go use the one I have. And I don't think Reggie has anything we want either. Oh yeah, so increase fire damage by 15%, and then if you look at that amulet we got in the last one, increase fire damage by 25%. So you get like 40% fire damage, and use that with like a sniper. And I think that was actually the very first like scuff build I had. My like budget build was just pure fire damage, and that's what carried me. It worked way better for bosses because I was using the sniper. But
I see. They don't.
let's see, craft Dragonheart. So this will use a Simulacrum and 10 Luminite, which is pretty pricey. But you always want to
Until next.
get all your Luminite. Upgrade relic capacity. We are now at 4. I never really used a bunch of the different relics. That was just never really needed it, I suppose. Oh, well, while I'm here, I'll check if that guy woke up. It is very, very rare for that one guy to wake up. I've only ever seen him wake up once, and he just sits there on that little bridge right there. Not there, so we're just gonna go. And then, where did we need to go? It was the one by the water harp, right? Can't remember. Can we just run out of... We'll check. Can't remember if we can just run out of Imperial Gardens or not. Let's go here. I think we need the one... Yeah, okay. It looks almost... about the same distance. Whatever. We'll just make the run. Oh, man. It's also not a blood moon anymore, unfortunately. But, again, I'm probably just gonna grind that off camera. Mike Wazowski's incoming. Oh. When you have several, they will, like, stun lock you, and it's really such a pain. Got him. That is something I've always liked, is just using a one shot and just, like, got him. I, also think I want to stop, like, worrying about the build, and I'll just kind of vibe with whatever comes my way, because I feel like if I... Sorry about that. I feel like if I, like, focus too much on that, I'm gonna just stress over nothing. This isn't hardcore or apocalypse or anything difficult, so... Even just using what I have, it probably won't be super difficult to get to towards the end of the game. I do... The thing is, the moment I get Gunslinger is... I'm just gonna be able to output way more damage, and just, like, burst damage is just probably gonna handle most of the heavy work. Oh. Oh, God. More than I thought. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, God. Yeah. How he just kind of, like, knocked me back? Oh. That's the stun damage that will absolutely decimate you. That's the other one I heard. Oh, I think I just saw a trait point down there. Just, like, ever so briefly. No, I saw the tree. Oh my god. I feel like there's so many. Just throw him down, let him kind of have at him. Do I... Can't remember if I have that thing that heals me, that ring.
Oh, that was rough.
Oh, I have the mod generation one. I feel like I'm not using mods well enough, so I'm gonna go back to this one. That's what it was. Oh. Fire. Yeah, that's why I felt like I wasn't having a whole lot of survivability. So now I'm gonna have a lot more path healing. It's gonna be great. One thing I do not like about the crossbow is that because it doesn't alert enemies, it won't let all of them just charge you. Oh, what? Oh, Vortex draws you in, and then Drain... I don't remember what Drain does. Curb stomps me, apparently. Oh my god. I couldn't even get any damage off. Oh, I do need to... Well, one thing I do miss is the old, or it's like towards the end of the game, or at the very end of the game, you get a class that lets you have movement speed. Man, is that so fucking good. Oh god. It just makes it less of a run. Flamethrower. Oh. Don't super remember the flamethrower turn, because again, I really didn't use turn a whole lot. Oh god. But in Remnant 1, there was like a fire submission gun you could get. One of my favorite weapons. Super good. And in this one, because status effects really didn't get that powerful until the DLC came out, and then just status effects went insanely. They just became super broken. Using what do you call that? Flamethrower is probably something. Oh, I did see one. Well, that's nice. Using that flamethrower will probably actually be super good. Again, if I were to combo it with the ring and the amulet, it would just do a ton of fire damage. Whittle him down a little bit. I think he'll still be around. That aberration, the red glowing boss guys. Oh, got me. I keep trying to run and I shift and I look the other way. Okay, let's see. Oh, we died over that way. I'm gonna see if he's still there, because I would like to kill him. Ooh. Even if not for that mutator, I want to get the corrupted items he drops. The little corrupted shards. Which it looks like he is not around. That is very unfortunate. Oh, I kind of draw them near me. Ooh, ripperoni. Oh, good God! Look at all of them. Oh. It looks like it's a lot easier, but when you're kind of just starting out on the game, they will overwhelm you. They will just absolutely jump you, and they will show no mercy. Oh. Hands were on the wrong keys. Keep going straight, and... just like constantly hear him, but I can't see him. I don't know if anybody's ever had like experience with a Discord like art bot pinging them. I've gotten a million, and I had one time where it was like that was an actual person, and they sent me to their like page to look at their work, or they like showed me a bunch of pictures. It was absolutely abysmal. It looked like some MS Paint type shit, right?
I'm glad that's
So
over.
I was like looking at it like, well, I'm absolutely not gonna buy this crap. And but I was like, just kind of trouble or like I was like, oh, I do have an idea for a character, and they wanted to talk about it, and I was like, well, fuck, whatever. So I went through, and they were like, yeah, it'll be like $500. Like, what? They were like, yeah. Oh, this is the one I thought that appeared in the Imperial Garden last video. Kill these guys. And then... But it was like, yeah, like $500. I was like, do you really think it's 500? Or they usually ask you like, what do you think? Because I think my work is like this much. But they're like, how much do you think you should pay? And like, obviously it's always not worth it. But they were like, yeah, 500. Like, well, that's MS Paint type shit I've ever seen. And they were trying to see that last one. I'm over here. So, why are you interrupting my monologue? It's already interrupted enough. So, I was obviously just like, yeah, I'm not doing that. That is the worst. I just take a picture with my phone, make it really easy. And I was like, I'm not like paying 500, and they got like super offended, like it was a travesty. And they were like, oh well, I'm gonna work really hard on it, and it'll be it'll be like a custom one. It'll only be you'll have the only one in the world, and it'll. This is the dumbest shit ever. Like, if it was like an actual person, maybe maybe it would be decent art, but it was just the most terrible. Like, no shading, barely the right coloring. Like, absolutely awful. The blooming heart right quick. On use heals 35% max health over 5 seconds. Spawns 3 orbs, which grant 35% of the caster's max health over 5 seconds. Orb lasts 20 seconds, recasting Reeve's previous orbs. So, I want to say it's medic. If you heal a certain amount of health, you regenerate a relic card. So this one is really good if your teammates are constantly running out of relic cards. You can kind of combo them, and then as long as you're healing enough of their damage, they're going to last for a while, or they're gonna not die as quickly, hopefully. But yeah, I was like, I will say I did get a good idea for a character, but I was like, nah, absolutely not. Anybody who expects me to pay like $500 for a piece of art, they very, very vastly overestimate my budget on things like that. And Slayer's Crest. So Slayer's Crest used to be a Remnant 1 ring that was always for sniper builds. I don't remember what it was. I do remember it was always a like a sniper build item. So increase melee damage by 25% when attacking enemies from behind. It's actually not that bad if you're really, really good at melee and you have a fast enough melee. When a boss attacks, you can get behind them and then hit them a few times, but you have to be really good. And I am not that good. Oh man, I need to do my dailies for the final. I just got like a notification for someone on Twitch, and I was like, oh, dang, I need to go do some dailies. I when it comes to games, I'm so bad about doing dailies. I feel like it just turns into another job. And I get super bad about it, right? Like any gacha game, that's the reason I can't commit, is because it wants me to do dailies, and I just, for the life of me, cannot do dailies. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I'm pretty sure I know what the boss for this area is. I'm just not certain engineer is going to be super helpful for it. Kind of what I'm thinking right now. Because the problem is, like, the current will essentially just die after, like, a phase, and I'm not sure. Well, maybe it'll actually help it well enough, but... Let's see, what do we got here? Stalker's Brand. Gain 12.5 range and 15% melee damage. Bonus doubles versus enemies not targeting where. Really good if you combo this with, like, the crossbow, right? Because the crossbow kind of keeps you hidden. So you just run around, like, one-shotting everything because they're not aggroed onto you, and you can sneak. And then, I think it's actually Hunter's Shroud. Increase range and melee damage by 15%, which diminishes over its duration. So, yeah, so at the very top it says Hunter becomes shrouded, reducing enemy awareness. And make them hard to hit one with. It kind of turns you, like, invisible. And so that combos really well with the crossbow, which in turn also combos well with that Stalker Strand. I do remember, like, trying that build, because I know a lot of people used it to really great effect. Like, especially when they were just kind of, like, running around the map like this. It just gave them, like, really good, like, one-tap potential. Oh, not these guys. I could never get that build to go for me, though. That just, I don't know. It wasn't just run and gun enough for me, ironically enough. A lot of people used it really, really effectively, and they just blitzed through everything because they could one-tap everything. Even more so because it's kind of like a handheld crossbow you can get. That does some, like, silent... It's not... noise... It has noise reduction. I don't know what to call it when it's, like, not necessarily a silencer, but... Yeah, I'm really liking the low yield recovery rate over the other one, the activated on mod, because we're just not using our mods enough. It will probably be a lot more helpful during the boss fight, though. Just because the low yield ring we're using for health regen, that's not really going to help unless, like, mob spawn during the boss fight. Another trade point, let's go. Oh, good God. I have to break those because I will fall off the edge, and I know I will. Okay, we should be coming up on the boss area, right? eyeballing that mini map. I don't see it. Yeah, right there. Well, afraid I'm gonna fall off. I had one time I forgot to hit a checkpoint, and oh my good lord, the running, because I had forgotten to hit like 2 or 3 checkpoints before that. I spawned at like the very beginning of a world, so I will always try to hit those and not forget. Any trait to level 10. There we go. So I think we're gonna fight this boss. We're going to go hit. I want to say the name was Midra, and then that will probably be towards the end, or we'll right before we get to Midra in the video. So basically, the mommy of the flyers. This boss can be kind of annoying. A lot of people use this for their first like no hit boss. The only problem is when you do enough damage, yep, it'll hit you with that resist, and you'll have to kind of go to the next platform. Got that. Yep, get that resist. And then rocks will fall. That is something to be careful if you want to use this boss as like a first hit. Yep, and there's the resist. We'll go one more. Oh god. So yeah, we're gonna get this guy easy. Oh god. Yeah, that ring for compulsion loop, the fire rate just absolutely destroyed him. That's how I got so much damage so quickly, is by killing the little flyers first. So for the summoning archetype, you can summon 2 little flyers, 2 Mike Wazowskis, or you can summon a big chonk. It's basically Sully from Monsters Inc. Thinking about it. So you can get Sully, Mike Wazowski, or 2 little flying baby guys. I also need to go to Ward 13 to upgrade weapons and whatnot. I totally forgot about that. Man, I almost can get a video under 30 minutes. That's crazy. I'm really tempted to just kind of end now while I can. Oh, Blood Moon Spawn. Let's go. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna check. So the name is Midra, and it is one of 3 sisters. Let's see. Oh, I was mistaken. It is not the... Okay. So there are 2 traits, Bloodstream and Barkskin. Barkskin is for armor, and then damage reduction, not armor. And then Bloodstream is for... What do you call that? The Gray Health Regeneration. We use the low recovery low yield recovery ring. So we're definitely gonna go for the bark skin. The guy is looking kind of stiff, I ain't gonna lie.
What summons me from my ethereal news? What kind of beast is this? Paxel Tech. You want to answer these questions true and do choose wisely. A runaway cart races
So
down
there's
the track
basically
toward
kind of
5
two
miners. You and a stranger are on a footbridge above, witnessing this.
two kind of
The
monsters or
stranger,
creatures.
who happens
There's
to be
the
very
red doe,
large,
which is like
leans over the
the
rail to
good
get a
monster of the
better
world,
look.
and then there's the
You
ravager.
could save the
The
lives of
ravager
5
wants to
miners
kill
by
the red
shoving
doe.
him onto the track below,
So
stopping
when
the
you
cart with his
answer,
bulk.
you can choose the
Do
way of the
you
doe,
push the stranger,
or you can choose the way
or
of the
risk the death of the 5 miners?
Ravager. The way of the Ravager will be like the selfish and violent evil ones, and the way of the Red Doe is like the selfless, nice ones.
Now let me think. Oh, a raging the entrance as this. Do you allow them into the ice?
We're gonna just kind of
Do you
skip.
throw the injured souls overboard, or rip it? Because now, do you allow your son to sacrifice himself, or stop him in order the like? Do you give the king the means to kill his enemies?
And then there's Barkskin.
In the
You,
the dirt
there is
pits
a
isn't
boss
far
in
out?
one of the dungeons,
No,
Kayula. That is her sister, and you can go give her a ring, and then just run the dungeon again, and you will get that ring yet again. So we're gonna hit that little doorway. So we're just right back where we were, right? This is the part of the map we've already explored. This is where we are now. This is just kind of a shortcut. And then Spark Skin reduces all incoming damage up to 10%. Really, really good for tank builds. Or just in general. If you need something to dump stats into, it's a really good stat. Let me see what time we're at. 33 minutes. Yeah, we'll keep going. All my other videos are over 45 minutes. Why not? We're just send it, right? There's just gonna be like 45 minute videos. These were supposed to just be like 20 to 30 minutes. Now we're just gonna send it. I don't think the Summoner Blood Moon Essence will respawn in a given area, even if you get the Blood Moon again. Very unfortunate. Yes, I'm not sure what a. Those orbs usually spawn in doubles, by the way. Okay. He's gonna burrow. That's annoying. Get him. Get him. Oh! No! Oh! Get about to curb stop me. He's gonna jump at me. Oh my god, that turn just absolutely saved my ass. Fucking. Just got fucking ganked the fuck out of me, dude. Turn is really trivializing things, which is nice. I'm not gonna lie, it is so nice. Here. Oh, there's our item. What? Who is that? Matriarch. I'm pretty sure if you have this, you can trigger special dialogue. If you spawn in the other world, where there's a person called the Red Queen. That's actually really cool. We got Luminite. Yeah. Story area, and we didn't miss anything, right? So I thought we did. Why would I? What the? Oh, I haven't even been checking. You know what? We might have enough dust to go pick up. What is it? Fetid wounds? Oh, I prefer to always go for the corrosive over the bleed when I'm at Ward 13. Oh, get that guy back. Because there's a melee and a primary gun that'll shoot bleed damage, or that'll do bleed damage. So, oh wait, what? Oh, this is a dungeon. Cool. So if you get the corrosive, it'll combo off bleed rather than if you get the bleed and then you just happen to roll the items that get bleed. Then you've just kind of wasted your monies. Oh, if this is Dark Conduit, we are absolutely not doing this. Dark Conduit always takes me absolutely forever, and I just don't have the patience for it. Oh, Forgotten Field. Oh, this one's actually a pretty cool dungeon. I can't remember. I think the last video is scheduled to be Monday. So, no, the one before was Monday. Last one is probably going to be like Tuesday or Friday, and the next one will be on. I'll probably make it Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. But I will probably get like up into the boss, and then I'll just do the boss in the next. Start off the bang. Jump for glory.
No room for that.
Give me the item. Oh. Another reason I did get Silverback, and I totally forgot to mention this, Silverback already does high damage. So it'll last a bit longer on these higher world levels. You can get to the, like, the very end... Oh, God. Oh, that was quite a few. You can get to, like, the very end map with... I want to say it's level 14 as, like, the minimum world level. As long as you really conserve your item level. So the thing about that is... What I did without realizing it was I had gotten a really low world level for the final boss, and then I just upgraded. I ended up upgrading my weapon to 20 because I had spent like 2 hours not realizing. I think I was like 7 or 8 world levels behind, and then when I just blew all of my resources I had accumulated from like adventure mode, I ended up being like 4 to 6 levels over. That math might not be mathing, but I was over leveled for the final boss, and then I just absolutely curb stomped him. And that was my experience with the Remnant final boss. I accidentally just kind of cheesed him. Obviously, I did fight him later, several times. Like a level 20 world level version of him, and I was level 20. But I also had really powerful builds and whatnot by that time, so... Oh god, I never... Fire. Yeah, so I accidentally, like, curb stomped the final boss the very first time I did it, because I spent so long trying to fight it. But then I eventually got a tank build, and it just so trivialized the game. So that's another reason I'm really against it, is I don't want to show it off against, like, the final boss, and then it just looks the game like baby mode. Although, to be fair, this is, like, the easiest difficulty, so we're already playing in baby mode, because I belong in Weenie Hut Jr. Where am I going, my guys? break a leg. Oh my god, that did more damage than I thought. That low yield recovery is about to come to work. That's another thing. I get so cheap with spending like any healing resource that something like the low yield recovery ring or vampire leech, it just lets me not be the greedy bastard that I am. I can hear them all around me. Almost all dungeons will have like the little map type thing. Oh. Or almost every dungeon will have a little event type thing, not map. Oh, not the. Oh, come on. That chop really doesn't do a lot. That's another reason I want crows. I feel like it'll just help me out passively way more. Reload that. So before my train of thought gets interrupted yet again, almost every dungeon will have like a event to it. And it can be as simple as that tower one, or can't remember which one was in the Imperial Gardens. But they'll usually have a boss or an area you can go to that'll get you a ring or a necklace or a weapon. Every map is like guaranteed to have a ring or a necklace, but then there'll be an event that'll get you usually like a guaranteed item, whether it be a mutator, a ring or necklace, or a weapon. We're going.
Okay, this is it.
Like, oh, there's just so many of these guys. I'm trying to think of. Is this the Red Doe altar? I might need like a ring or an amulet to get an item from here. If it's the. There might be a boss here, but I think if you have an item, one of the 4 items you get from the world boss here, you get a special another item. Yeah, I'm like positive this is the Red Doe altar. Let's see. I'm probably gonna need to hit like an ammo box before I. Yeah, let's drop an ammo box. Can't remember if I recalled my little guy. Okay, I did. Drop him. Yeah, so like right here, I'm pretty sure if you have a, I'm like positive there's a dude over here. What the hell? Oh, you know what? I think you have to kill enough of these guys. I may have just gone on a killing spree and then not spawned the thing I thought I was gonna spawn. Well, I don't see any more. Well, there's a little Red Doe aberration. It was a really cool. That one? Yeah. Yep, there he is. So, I think Vicious makes them more aggressive. Not a very difficult one. Just kind of keep your distance. Oh god. Okay. A little bit more difficult than I remembered. Kind of curb stomping me. That almost got me. Almost lost to a red doe of all things. 1,000 cut. This is the melee one, I'm sure. No? I could have sworn that was a melee. It's 12,000 cuts. Alright. Increases the weapon's critical chance and critical damage by 0.1 for each shot fired. Lasts 0.125 seconds. This was an insane mutator. This is actually arguably one of the best in the game. So, when we get a bit more... Actually... we could probably start working towards a crit build, of all things. On perfect dodge, reduces charge melee stamina cost by 100% for 7 seconds. There's a weapon you get, I think, for beating the game on hardcore veteran called World's Edge. Really, really good with that. As far as I remember. I never got that weapon. I just couldn't get to the end, but I got like every other hardcore item. Increase all damage by 5 seconds, gain 10% critical chance against exposed targets. So that actually combos pretty well with Hunter's Mark. No. What? Oh, it was the amulet, right? There's one of these that does expose. I'm gonna look real dumb here in a second, because I can't find it. This one, Fragrant Thorn. So, if you have something with exposed, cool. If not, not super big. But let's see if we have... This was always like a standard weapon for mod builds in base game. It was just such an easy slap it on, because in base game, a lot of damage just came straight from your weapon mods. And because weapon mods are fun on boss weapons, people would just use that as like a mainstay item. Do we? Oh, you know what? We didn't buy it. It's the one in the Ward 13. Okay. Well, that will be something for the next time. Oh man, I'm already 48 minutes. So we're gonna have to, like, hurry and run all the way over. It should only be a minute or two, but I'd really hate to have an hour-long video. Alright. Start trucking along. I think I might just do, like, a crit damage. Like, gonna go hugs, and then I'm just gonna do crit, basically. It was also, like, my initial starter build for Remnant 2. So, I don't know. It is kind of, like, you know, memorable. I would really like to get Burden of the Gambler. Pretty sure if it's the way I remember, it takes away a weak spot damage, so you don't do red numbers. But it just ups your critical chance a lot. So, like, every shot is just critical. Okay, let's try and run. Pretty sure I also got the purple item here, so we can also just kind of charge through. I can't believe I'm going to go almost 15 minutes on this. I wasn't expecting to fight that aberration right there. Is it over here? Get him, get him. Oh, chest. Always keep an eye on the map. Oh, I missed the turn off thing. Okay. Well, I'm just kind of just hit 50 minutes. This is already going on as long as I did not want it to go on for. I was really wanting like 45 to be like my max. So I'm just gonna go run over, pick up the little checkpoint. It should be kind of right on the edge of here. And that will be the start to the next video will be a kind of boss fight. More like a minion fight, and then a boss fight. But that will be for the next video. Oh, I'm coming up on it, I think. Yeah. It's right down here.
Here we go.
The moment I hit that checkpoint, you guys are getting killed, beautiful people, and then I'm different. You better be prepared. And then also in between the episodes, I'm gonna go to Ward 13 and pick up any crit items I might want. Because I think there was also one back in the room. So that'll be something for me to want to grab. Yeah, but I'll go crit damage and then. Oh man, you're fighting for me not to finish this.
I got enough of that.
Where is it? Please. I just want to end this video. I thought it was going to be like right down here. Okay. Yeah, it is right there, and there's a dude over there. We'll talk to. So that's the fog gate. And I have to go around. This is so scuffed. God damn it. Well, I didn't think I would do it for this long, but there it is. Alright. I'm ending it. Goodbye, you beautiful people.